Starting with the feet together and knees apart, gently. You'll get a head start on me, and that's fine. And we can just pause for that transition to seated, to yoga. Try not to change a whole lot, just sit in a relaxed way. Close your eyes. Deeply breathe in through your nose. Just check in with your nose breathing today. Then exhale slowly through the nose as well. Be patient with yourself as you transition to this meditative practice. Release your legs and fold them into Sukhasana, so that would be a comfortable seated pose on the floor with or without support is fine. And not changing a whole lot, just making sure everything feels okay to start with. Bring your hands together, your delicate, sensitive fingertips together. Let your arms rest into your body. And don't change a lot here. If you notice that your head's off center, maybe just try to find a center line, but that's it. No bandhas. Breathe naturally and just listen to your body. Gently scan your body for sensation. Sending this healing messages to your body anywhere there's something that you think, wow, that feels a little stuck or sore. And just sending breath, send energy. Down to the cellular level, sending healing. Then gently begin to organize your breath in even waves. Through the nose with sound. Begin engaging your low belly towards your spine. Feel when you request that in your mind, your body moves, finds that gentle uplift. A sense of support in the core. And breathe slowly 3 more times, just in your own quietness. And exhaling 1 more time. Perhaps if you already finished exhaling, just try to linger a moment, float. Tell yourself it's okay. Float in emptiness, pause. And then with an inhalation, open up your eyes. Hands back together. Reach them out in front. Om or hum, or just listen. Let vibration be an experience right now. Again, lingering in exhale. Just sensing the vibrations. Where do you feel in your body? And then let's come to a side bending pose that feels really good for your body. Your elbow could come down or your hand. Just come right over to the side. And your head can stay forward, long neck, or you can turn your head upward if you want to. But stretch it out. Stretch through your hands and fingers if it feels good. Reach your opposite hip down towards the floor. Find breath. Find soft gaze. And breathe out once more. Follow your inhale energy over to the other side. Relax as you come over if you've been stretching your hands. And then gradually come into your side stretch, feeling good for your body on this side. whatever degree it is today that feels nice. Shoulders are off the ears, grounded. So I just started feeling a little bit of tingling, maybe overreaching. So just backing off a little bit, learning to listen. A tiny bit of tingling is okay, but you don't want to push that. Compassion, one more. Exhale. Inhale to center and to heart lift pose. Hands behind, fingers forward. Lean back to your hands. Bend your elbows. Hug them towards each other to stretch your chest. And then sit on your sacrum and take out your legs. Keep your ankles crossed. Lift yourself out of your rib cage. Lift your head. Change the cross of your ankles. Once more each way. Pause, cross. Pause. And fold back in. Carefully press off your hands and come to the forward fold position. So careful not to strain either of your knees. Sometimes you need to reset your legs. And you just want to lean forward with your pelvis and your spine to any degree. Come out and down. Sometimes I hold back when I'm teaching. I don't go in as far as I can. And I made a note to myself to just go in. And I hope you'll all do the same. Whatever it is, try to find your pose without holding back. Go to a place where you can still breathe well, where you may have some compression or sensation of stretch, but never pain. Take 3 more breaths with the inner listening. One more exhalation. And an inhale, drag your hands back to center to activate your back muscles. Release, find your feet, take your time. Immerse yourself in this experience of your body and make your way up in a way that feels good, that takes care of yourself. 3 more breaths or so, so take your time. Pause where it feels good. Find your feet, spread and ground. Settle to a center where you try to evenly stand into your feet. Let them spread and ground. Hands along your sides. Bring your shoulders back so they're right over your rib cage and your arms come down your sides. And you gently hug the arms into the body. And pause a moment just to feel that sensation. It increases our groundedness. It sends a calming message to our nervous system. And you can do it pretty much anytime, anywhere. Add that into our sun salutation today. A sense of readiness. Open your eyes, prepare to move, welcoming with inhalation energy up with the arms. Shoulders stay off the ears and lift your eyes or lift your chin. Breathe in one more time. Find that length. Transition all the way to forward fold. Use your legs. Let your knees bend. Guide your pelvis forward and bring down your hands wherever they reach for you. Then gently straighten your legs. Take an extra breath. Look at your legs. Firm the muscles. Take your legs back one at a time, doesn't matter which. Spread your hands and bring your knees down. Release your toes. Take your right leg straight back. We're creating this plank position with the hands, so feeling free to pick up and reset. Try not to strain your thumb joints by taking your thumbs too wide here. Press the earth and reach back through your heel. And one more time, relax your neck. Either lift your leg back leg straight up and hold it, point your toes,
Or tuck under the other toes, press your hands in both feet and lift up. Take your leg up straight into the air. Work either place. Lift your heel up and down a bit if it feels okay. Let your head hang. One more breath. And then carefully switch sides, bringing yourself to your knees. Taking the other leg back for the calf stretch. Have a little attention to your hands. Let them press into the earth. Close your eyes or half close and be aware of your body. Feel your body. That's how we care for ourselves in practice. It allows us to be in the very present. One more exhale. Either lift the leg from here and point the toes, or tuck under both sets of toes. Ready yourself for a push and press up and lift that other leg up into the air. So your left leg up into the air, head down, pulse your heel up and down a few times. Optional. Sometimes it's like, I don't think so. And that's okay. And then both feet to the earth. Find your downward dog. Look back at your feet. Let them work to about hip distance apart. So the head really wants to be down. So toes nice and separating from each other a little bit. Do the knees need to bend? Keep them reaching towards the toes. Actually, give that a try if you're not already, and just feel an additional lengthening across the back of the body as you take it out of your hamstrings. And then gently straighten your legs to whatever degree. Once again, nice uplift in the low belly. Coming back to standing, step forward on your mat. Pick up your hands as needed, get to the top section. Belly draws up, head goes way down. Exhale. Inhale, transition to stand. So the breath is very slow and gradual. You find the peak of your pose as you finish the inhale, and then exhale down your center and into the sides of your body. Once again, pause in your composed and relaxed stance. Then inhale, reach up again. Gaze up as well, just let your eyes follow, and your eyes can follow your hands down wherever they land, and then your head tucks, your chin tucks. Halfway lift position, inhale, hands may move if you like, nose gaze. Exhale to high lunge with the right leg going back. Have a pause, use your blocks if you like, or elevate your hands with your fists instead. Flush up the torso inside, the bent knee is helpful for some bodies. Long neck, and take 5 breaths. Meditate upon your pelvis and your hips. Just trying to stretch out and wake up those muscles. 3, what can you relax? You're steady, and it's almost over. Exhale. Angle your back heel in, move your foot a little forward, come up to warrior A. It's okay if your knee straightens to help you come up. Have a moment to refine your pelvis forward, refine your feet. And just take your arms up in a way that feels good, whatever way you want to face your hands or connect them. Gaze downward, staying grounded. 4, 5, exhale, release down your arms, swing it out to warrior B. Just turn out your back toes, check your knee alignment on your front leg. Nice and low, don't hold it back. Shoulders down, gaze front. Inhale for 3. And inhale for 5. Exhale.
Hands to the earth, transition the leg back. Take care of yourself, do that in the way you can. Plank pose, upward facing dog. Bring your knees down where they are. Release your toe tuck and then lower your pelvis towards the floor. I'm going to adjust my knees a little closer to my hands. Just try to find that belly stretch with the knees down. Hold the earth away. 2. Tail tuck gives you that low back length if you need some. Lift your whole rib cage and take one more breath. Then come to table. Walk into tabletop position. Pause. Feel the energy shift from one thing to the next. And focusing on Uddiyana Bandha, navel towards the spine. Press the top of your feet and have that nice uplift in your low belly. Cat and cow, 5 breaths. Cow spine first, breathe in with extension. And breathe out with flexion. So in as much of a meditative, aware way as you can, do that 4 more times. Long breath, transfer your gaze towards the nose. And back down between your legs or up towards your navel. It's okay to just think your gazing point. Remember not to change your low back very much in cow spine, so don't overdo. Don't hold back, but don't overdo. Once more. And drop in to the practice. And then side flexion over towards the right. Walk both of your hands towards the right side to any degree. And then add a little cat spine today. Drop your head, ground your feet. Find a place that feels interesting in your body. You're feeling lines of connection, possibly upper, lower body. And one more breath out. Take your time with it. Find a good spot. And releasing slowly from side bending over to the other side. Walk it out. Add a little bit of that flexion, a little round. This focus is on that right side instead of both. Paying attention. You can dedicate and share the energy, generate with your practice, compassion towards yourself, but you may also share, come back to center and go back to child's pose. Hold carefully down and sit down towards your heels, bring down your head, and again, take arms over to the right side. Rest your head down, gently compress your legs. It's okay if you don't go all the way into the leg fold. Feel where your fingertips connect deep in your body. How far down your body can you feel? And let it go slowly. Just control the releasing. Come up, release your legs, and go back down for the other side. Again, reaching the arms out, relaxing down your head, and letting the hands just work into a place where you've got interesting positive sensation, seeking the interconnectivity through the fascial network. How far down from your fingers do you feel a line of connection? Focus on your right hand, the right side of your body. One more exhale. Carefully walk it out back to center. Come out to the upward facing dog. Let your knees pick up if you'd like. Gaze downward. Take 2 more breaths. It's like getting out of the swimming pool. You've got to really press your arms strong and straight. And then flip your feet over. Try to rest back in downward dog. We practice, it becomes one of our homes in yoga. Place to take some time. And to create benefits in the entire body. One more exhalation. Second side with the high lunge. So the right leg forward this time. Have a moment to put your blocks, fists in place. Flesh on the inside. Work into your lunge so you can hold steady and be okay for 5 breaths. How's your neck? Check in. It's long and relaxed. One more breath. Focus on your hips, your pelvis. And then releasing to warrior A. So bring that back foot in a little closer. Angle it. If you want to straighten your front leg as you come up, whichever is easiest. And then come into the warrior A shape. Use your hands and your fingers with all their awareness to help guide your pelvis forward, squarish, and down. Arms relax. Feel the legs, feel the feet. Arms up in a way that feels good and nice for your body. Gaze downward. Maybe I gave the option of upward gazing on the other side. No, I did downward gaze. It's nice and grounding in the summer. Not attaching. If your mind gets busy, go back to your body sensations, go back to your breath. And bring down your arms with an exhale. Transition to the back toes turning out, warrior B. Always checking on your front knees, centering. Turn your head, relax your neck. Oh, lengthen your neck, relax your shoulders. There we go. Try to be fully present in this pose. Take one more exhale. And then straighten and release back for the up dog, down dog one more time. Take your time, or do a cow spine instead of up dog. Do child's pose instead of down dog if you want to. Exhale and start to walk your hands towards your feet. Press, 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 bend your knees. We're going to come up into a squat at the back of the mat. So feet hip distance, lower your hips. Try to be nice, whatever low is for you. Open feet. Tilted forward with your torso. Resist any gripping in the feet. Let them use their full pressing power. Feel the connection feet to hips. One more breath. With intention, inhale, press the legs straight to come up. Just using their power. And then step back to the top of your mat in a mindful way. Mindful steps to the top third. Widen your feet to a nice easy degree for compass pose to stretch out and pause. So come slowly forward, letting knees bend as needed, making little refinements. And let yourself hang down. Take your elbows. Let your hands gently lengthen the sides and back of your body. And hold the elbows the other way for a moment. Bend your knees enough so that you can guide your left hand through and your right hand behind one leg and hold on again. Hang down to any degree, knees bend to any degree. Just try to give yourself space, make space. New moon day. Compass might be useful to figure out where you're going. And over to the other side, you can Pause for a moment if you like, and then take the right arm through the legs. The left arm comes behind. Hold on in a comfortable way and lengthen your head and spine down again. You could take a soft internal gaze towards the third eye, wherever you find quietness. Trusting feet and legs, spine long. One more breath. Carefully come to center. Touch your hands where they touch on your body, legs or feet, and then come on up. Slide the hands up the front of your legs, from the pelvis, up to the sky. Pause, relax down your shoulders, ground yourself, and release. Chandra Namaskar. Just having that meditative energy for moon salutation. Step sideways on your mat to the left side. And just let it flow. Arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale straight. And exhale, side bend to the left. Just a little movement is fine. Inhale, center. And exhale, bring down your hands. Step your feet out to goddess. Toes out, knees bend. Come down to the center. Let's add the eagle pose arms. Taking the right elbow under the left. Lifting the elbows gently as you lower your hips. And keep it soft, not your fiercest version. Feel what wrapping the arms does. It affects your brain. Cross body movement. Inhale up and out into star pose. Exhale, head over to your right leg into triangle pose. Turn out, over to the side, reaching up and down. Pause and consider your body. How's everything feel? And turn your face towards the sky gently. Eyes go to the side as well. So it's an upward side gaze. Not your fiercest, just a friendly, positive feeling. And one more breath out. Come up, slide up the leg, and transition to Parsvottanasana variation. So we're going to square towards the right leg with straight legs. And the arms come down to any degree. So pay attention to your body, your back, your hips, your hamstrings, and stop where you need to stop. Feeling free to bend your front knee if you need it. Let your head hang down. Let your practice strengthen your balance. All these different ways it's challenged. One more breath out. Anjali Asana's pose, coming down to the same leg to the right, to that kneeling lunge pose. Stacking hands on the leg, draw down your shoulders. You may reach up your arms if you like. Keep a downward gaze. Already 3, 4, one more breath. 5, just gently there. Releasing to that side squat lunge. So turn your toes back to the corner of your mat as well as your knee, and use your arms for support to come to that side lunge. Squat the other leg straight back. Just try to make peace with whichever pose you're in. Notice the ones that challenge you. Give them more energy. And one more breath. So a powerful press into that foot, strong in the hips. Come over to the other side. Knee follows toes. Circling our moon salutation Back around the other way. 4, one more breath. 5, Anjaneyasana. So we need to turn that left foot now towards the back of the mat and bring down the right knee. Come up and put your hands on your knee and guide it towards your toes to any degree. Relax your shoulders down. Optional arms up. 3, what can you relax? Truly be with the experience of this pose. Be honest with yourself. Satya, truthful. It's okay, it's impermanent, and we're inhaling into Parsvottanasana, that straight leg, hips facing forward, forward fold, or at the back of your mat. Again, wherever you reach, go there. Forward folding is calming to the nervous system. Breathe out. Transition to triangle pose. So we need to start rising up, and while we're coming up, we can turn those back toes to the side. Let the pelvis follow and reach up and down. Adding a gentle turn of your face. Refine your feet as needed so you have your foundation. Be a little bit soft. Be where you are at this moment and take another breath. Feel complete. Finish your exhale. Rise up with inhale energy. Turn back out to Utkatasana, so symmetrical turned out squatting pose. Left elbow under the right. Gently lift elbows and lower hips. Yoga is an internal practice. We just look at the mind through the lens of the pose. One more exhale. Star pose up and out. Gently stretch it out, straighten. Breathe out, rest your hands together, work your feet hip distance for that finishing side bend. Left side exhale. Little strength as you come to center, inhale. Side bend right, exhale. Inhale, side strong, center, and bring down your hands and pause for inner listening for a moment. Touch your heartbeat with your hands. Mindfulness. And then step back to the front side of your mat to transition to the second part of practice, where we are down on the floor. One more pass through these shapes. Inhale, press up. A little bit of a back bend. Lift your rib cage. Press your pelvis forward, whatever that is for you. And then transition forward and down. Go slowly. Give your body time. And just taking the legs back. Flip over your feet one at a time. Upward facing dog. One breath, strong and straight. Nose gaze. Flip feet, downward dog. Exhale. Coming down to your knees. And then sitting over on the left side of your body. We're going to practice radiating spokes pose, where it's kind of like a pigeon pose variation. You take your folded left leg, move up into the top third of your mat. Just a comfortably open knee position. And then your other leg is on the inside edge, the back leg. Turn to make sure you can see. So we radiating spokes from the center line. Follow your heart to a forward position. That is true. Don't hold out and down. Relax wherever you are. And just settling for one more breath before the 5 count. Still settle and ground. We're still transitioning from standing up, and then relax and breathe deeply 5 times. Let your facial muscles relax. Let your eye muscles relax when you can in our class. One more time. Breathe out slowly. Gradually rise up, pressing. Use the heels of your hands in our practice. Come up and sit up, and then turning to face towards the back leg. Just gently rotate, twist back. Don't hold back either, so keep going if it feels good. Be mindful not to go too far. And exhale once more. And then carefully let go of the twist. Changing sides with an optional upward dog, downward dog. No judgment at all. Add it in. If it feels good, just to straighten out the legs for me. It feels nice, and the spine again, and we get stronger every time. Come on down to the other side, or just change sides. All fine. What do you feel like today? You're like, Blossom, it's a moon day. Okay, again, not radiating spokes. So kind of like coming into pigeon with that front leg folded. And the knee joint's a little bit open. Same with the back leg, an inside edge, radiating from the center. Follow your heart, forward fold. Mindful of this side. Just try to relax your head down. Go all the way to the floor, or prop if you can. So blocks or blanket could come, help the forehead meet the floor. And settle for one more exhale. And then take 5 steady breaths. Make sure I have my proper layer too. 3, 4. Sometimes it's really hard to stay for one more breath in poses, and just do your best. Take it, say it's okay to your body, and then release. So whatever pose you might have that experience in, just meet yourself there. Listen to your feelings and sit upright and head towards the back leg with your spine twisting to the left side to any degree. Eyes stay grounded and downward. One more exhalation. And then return yourself to center. So a yin pose for today is we'll start working with the left leg since we've got it in that folded position. And I'm going to come off my mat a little bit so you can see. So the back leg is folded in on itself. So my heel is coming towards my hip. We're not sitting up on top of the shin, but we're on the inside of the leg, just closing it a little bit. The other leg's going to just pop out straight, like Janu Sirsasana. So on that note, if this is too much tension on your knee, you may release your leg to this position instead. And with yin poses, we're going to relax our muscles and head on over out towards that straight leg to any degree. Come out and down. Relax again. And then just holding for time. Giving it about a minute's time to stimulate the energy lines of the body, to compress, which increases the elasticity of the fascia in the body, letting the muscles stay soft. And your brain has a project there, concentration on not using your muscles. Your breath is probably already flowing nicely for you, training the breath to do a nice yoga breath as you practice. Organize the breath again. Just a little bit longer, see if there's anything you can soften. Can you relax into the shape a little bit more? Sometimes you need to go out of it partway, and that's fine too. Exhale and come out slowly. Keep your muscles relaxed as you work your way out. And then with unbridled freedom, take a pose that feels good in your body to follow that. What would you like to do? Take care of yourself. So this is just where I ended up. So it feels good to let the legs stretch or whatever you want. Take another couple breaths there. And coming to the other side for the half saddle pose. So we'll turn, folding that right leg now. So it's your back leg and on the inside edge of it, closing the knee more than we did in the last pose. The other leg, angle it comfortably forward. I'm going to do a little sitting bone reset there to be able to find balance. And then relax. Relax your legs and feet. Relax your belly. Gradually come forward and down to any degree. And staying for time again. Keep relaxing, keep going in. Maybe try the half resting, light inner smile. Just gently lifting, beginning that lift of a smile with your facial muscles for that peaceful feeling. It relaxes your face. And maybe just increasing the joy of the moment when you find yourself in this mindful practice. Letting yourself enjoy it fully through its easier and more challenging moments. Whatever it teaches you. Soften a bit more. Take one more breath out. Come up slowly and just let your body find that counter pose, whatever it is. Go where you want to go. Don't make a huge effort. Don't stand up into bird of paradise, but just go somewhere where you release downward dog, on your back with your knees in, whatever. And just let go. And then let's organize ourselves into bridge pose. If optional, upward dog, downward dog. I'm just adding these in because I believe in you and I know that you are strong and you can decide if you have the energy for this or not. And you might say, you know what, I'm going to stay closer to the earth today and be in bridge pose. And then you have more time to be in bridge pose. All good. Now we've got our heads on the earth for the first time. Maybe on the back of the head. And just finding center, Arms wherever they feel good, just in a relaxed bridge shape. Supported bridge. If you want to pop a block, if you have a block, or a blanket underneath your pelvis to give it a little elevation and stay in supported bridge. We've done lots of hip strengthening already. Where do your arms feel good? You can spread out your wings. Relax your hands, relax your brain. Immerse in the body sensations. The swirl of the breath in the throat. And then lower down your wings. Release by pressing your feet, lift up off any proppage and bring your spine down, bring in your knees. Where do you want to hold on? So you can make choices, try holding the shins under the knees. You could reach out through the feet and work on some happy baby time. So we'll take like 10 or 12 breaths. Take your time, do the movements that feel really nice to you. Play with it a little bit. Explore like you've never tried it before. And find stillness as you rest in the sensations. And that may be about the halfway point, so feeling free to switch to another Apanasana variation. If you want to, change your body. The aponic energy is the downward energy, the exhalation. Focus on that for a few more breaths. Exhale energy. Feel that energy in your body, that releasing, that letting go. And one more exhale. Coming to seated, rocking up with or without your hands. Coming to seated for a little meditation. So you may prop up your seat if you like. Just find a comfortable seated pose for this moment. Pause for a moment. Just notice how you feel now. We're still very awakened with our energy from practice. Make sure your legs are in a place where you are taking care. So this is the sun mudra. And mudra is yoga in our hands. It's intention and gesture. So with your right hand, and I'll do this opposite as well as I usually do, you take pran mudra, which is the thumb, pinky, and ring finger. So the small fingers and thumb, that's the earth gesture. That is the accepting and receiving hand. The other hand takes a different position. So face your hand forward and touch your ring and middle fingers to your thumb. So you've got the outer fingers sticking out. Rest them down on your legs comfortably. And now that left hand is letting things flow and giving and letting go. So inhale, accepting, receiving. Let yourself be nourished. And exhale, let things flow. Whatever resonates for you in this practice. So again, breathe in a little awareness of the right hand, grounded. And then the left hand, as you breathe out, giving. Inhaling, receiving. root energy, whatever else. And exhale, letting go. 2 more times. Just trying to balance the energy of giving and receiving. Of inhale and exhale. Gently breathing one more time. And then releasing both hands to your power center, your solar plexus, your navel. And this meditation helps us relax the solar plexus, opening this area, increasing our inner light, and illuminating our situation in life. And now we come to rest in supported fish pose and shavasana. So if you need any clothing on, I'll do the rolled up blanket. So a soft blanket, not too thick. You don't want to overdo a supported back bend. Just know what your spine tolerates in general. You may begin flat on the floor with your knees bent. So in supported bridge is just fine. Blocks, one is under your shoulder blades, one's under your head. If you are using blocks, be careful. And just be careful as you come down and arrange your body so that roll of the blanket gives a little lift behind your heart. And have a little time to settle and situate. Choose where your arms feel most comfortable. And then you can always change things. Choose where your legs feel most comfortable. You could do feet together, knees apart, or just doing the easy cross legs. And relax. Let yourself be restored. Just checking in now, making sure that there's no strain, no irritation in your ribs or your spine, and no irritation in the soft tissues of your body. Just finding that lift of the heart. What can you relax? Posture is steady and comfortable, structured and sweet, sthira and sukha. Taking about 5 more really slow, drawn out breaths in supported fish. Lots of your brain can relax right now. Be present. Follow your next exhalation and just pause for a moment for like 1 beat or more. Perhaps engage, feel that contraction of the Muladhara as you squeeze your exhale out. Actually, never squeeze it all the way out. And then big inhale, release, stretch your arms and legs out. Carefully come off your props, so either up to your arms, work your way in, carefully come up or go to one side. If you're on your back already, you can slide out to Shavasana. If you have been in a lifted version of the pose, give yourself a little forward fold. So optional from that back bending shape. It's energizing. And now we give the calm message again. Keep it yin, keep it soft. You can come underneath your legs for support. A loving breath into the back of your body. And a return to your back for resting in Shavasana. Nicely prepared, I hope, and just kind of halfway there already. From dropping in really deeply to your practice. Here we let the body relax open. Have a little awareness moment of your bones and finding your spine centered in your head. Let your limbs be comfortably away from your sides, from your center. Ask the entire body to just release downward towards the ground. Let go of the resistance. Give in to gravity. And feel your breath continue its brave journey. Let it find its own pattern as it resists gravity even without our consciously asking it to. It floats us, makes us feel light. Focus again on exhale. Down, 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 down into the empty. And there's that place where the beginning comes, like the new moon, growing and growing. And then relax, guiding the breath. Trying to let your brain soften inside your skull, let it rest back. Softening your senses inwardly. The tapestry of sound. The temperature. Lots of touch, information coming in. Feeling safe. So you can relax in an open way. Keep relaxing. You're surrounded by light, by the very energy of the sun. You're connected to the moon. Its relationship with gravity and energy. Spinning. Flowing. Stillness. And a peacefulness, inner and outer. Rest there. Patient. Invitation to lengthen your inhalation when it comes. Starting to release your stillness. Just gradually though, just one little thing at a time, just a little bit. Taking some time, in that sensory experience of your body. To open eyes to the light again, reanimate your body in whatever way feels good. Slide your heels in, pick them up and bring in your knees. Curl yourself into a little egg shape and come to seated once again. Using that rounded spine to rock up. If you rock up, tuck yourself in. Again, rest the arms into the body and relax your bandhas a little bit. Relax any effort on the breathing. Naturally, just let the breath flow in the left side and out the right lightly. For a quieting and calming breath flow as you sit with your sensations. Allowing the benefits of your practice to be received by your body, your brain. Noticing how you feel. Reminding yourself that you can return here by focusing on your breathing anytime you would like. Even when we're challenged, we can find a way. But the moving practice of yoga is how I learned to meditate. Appreciate your all being here today. I felt very close to you, and I hope you enjoyed the class. And we'll see you soon, maybe tomorrow or Monday. Namaste.